Hi everyone, welcome back to Aidans Railways, and today we're going to have a look at the Bachmann narrow gauge locomotive Rheneas. So this is the Bachmann Rheneas narrow gauge locomotive model. Similar packaging to that of the Skarloey 009 model as well. The packaging is pretty much generic, so you've got Thomas in the CGI form down here on the packaging. It does state, which I'm quite glad it does, 14 plus. Obviously Bachmann Rheneas. This is a US import, this one, and we've had it for quite a little while now. Good couple of years, I believe. But at the side, electronically operated product for use on N-scale track. Obviously use it on 009 as well. But there you go, at the back you can see Skarloey, which we looked at the last time I did a narrow gauge video. Here's Rheneas, and we've got the various trucks available at the time this was produced. As I've said before, the trucks that are on the back here, they are quite pricey. I'll be honest, I think they're quite pricey. So I personally will probably be using their kits and that of the Pico brand, because they seem to be quite reasonably priced in comparison. So let's get into the box. So like with the Skarloey one, there is a warranty card which is pretty much not useful at all because it's for the US. Obviously, like I said, this is a US import that I've got here, but we have got all of the gubbins to show exactly all of the parts should I need any. So there you go, you can see all blown up diagram, all of the parts numbered as well. So, and there is a lot of parts for such a small locomotive. So you can see there, and it's got the warranty for the locomotive as well. So back to the packaging, and we've got plastic vacuum formed to hold the locomotive and a lid that goes over the top. And inside we've got the rather tiny Rheneas. So I've tried to change the camera angle just a little bit here to try and help us with what we're looking at, because Rheneas is absolutely tiny. So let's have a quick look at the front. There we go. So at the front we have got that wonderful jolly face there, very, very tall chimney, and we've got some buffers, obviously plastic molded, great imitation coupling hook. We've got the standard 009 narrow gauge couplings there. If we take a look at the side, there we go. So we've got that lovely orange colour, and you can see the cylinders at the side there and the motion. You can see all that little detail, and some of this is moulded, some of this is separately fitted. So at the top here, obviously this is separately fitted, as is our whistle and safety valves. The lining is really sharp. I'm hoping that this will show this up really well for you, because I've decided to record this in 4K to try and give it that bit more of a burst so you can see exactly what it's like. Similar to the Skarloey, you can always remove the face and get a 3D printed smoke box door and basically change this whole appearance altogether. So unlike Skarloey, which had a pony truck as well, this is a simple 040. And you can see there the number 2 on the side of the coal bunker. So have a look at the rear, and there we go. To the rear we've got a imitation lamp. We've got our buffers, imitation coupling hook. We've got our spectacles, which you can see gold lining around as well. Let's bring it around to the other side, and you can see there we've actually got spectacles at the front as well as at the side as well. Now, similar to the Skarloey model, there isn't really any detail inside. However, there is the faintest impression of a little bit of detail there. You can actually see where the rear wheel arches are, and you can also see the faintest impression of the back of the boiler and the firebox. So there's a tiny bit more detail than that in the Skarloey, which is great because once you put a crew in there, it'll give more of an impression that there's actually something really there inside. But you can see the rivets as well. That hasn't been missed out. You can actually see rivet detail. How well the camera is picking that up, I don't know, but you can see it there on the sides. There we go. There we go. You can really see it there. Now on the top here, you can see 2 coal loads there as well, and you can see those separately fitted whistle and safety valves, and that really, really tall chimney there on the front. Now it's incredibly light. It has got a little bit of weight to it, but it is incredibly light. You can see underneath here we've got the Bachmann made in China. So this is the 2016 version that I've got here. I don't believe, as far as I'm aware, that this is DCC ready. I believe it's just straightforward DC. I do know some people have actually DCC'd these. I don't intend to. This, Skarloey, Rusty, and the future release of Peter Sam, which should be coming later this year in 2021. We're going to keep them DC for control, and we're going to use some modules to simulate shunting and things like that with them. So there's Rheneas, and I'm going to leave you some running shots, and I've dug out some other narrow gauge rolling stock that you might enjoy. Rheneas has been called up for war duty. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already subscribed, click up here. I'll put a video at the top over here, and there's a playlist down the bottom. See you again soon.